Hey YouTube, welcome back. Now this is my first video after my inaugural one that started off my webcam productions here on YouTube. And to start off the whole series of videos, I was thinking of starting off at Ohio State, since I know that's one of the big topics out there in the world right now. And my intake on it is basically, I don't understand why they're so hard on Ohio State compared to what they're happening at other schools. I mean, for example, we just had Oregon with a situation that I don't know anybody knows about. They had an issue with their recruiting of one player from Texas, and they were paying a bunch of recruits to come, and that's actually how they stole a USC recruit. But they don't lift hard punishments on them, but they put hard punishments on Ohio State. Now, I don't really understand that. I think it's just because a lot of people hate on Ohio State. And I'm not trying to defend Ohio State or anything, because I am a fan, but I understand that what our school did was very wrong. And what I don't understand is why everybody's putting all the blame on Tressel. I mean, yes, it's his players, and he should take control of it. But I mean, do you want him to follow him around all day? I mean, like, he can't watch everything they're doing. I mean, if you read the SI article, it says they were at this hideout, hanging out all the time, smoking marijuana, doing drugs at times, drinking whiskey and beer. I mean, it's crazy what these kids were doing, and it's like everybody wants to blame it on the coach instead of the players for their responsibilities. And why people want to do that is completely wrong and unnecessary, and which is why Tressel should still have his job today. And I'm not saying this just to defend the guy because I'm his fan and all that, and I love the guy, but I mean, yes, he did do some wrong stuff by not keeping track of this whole situation, and better yet, I think they should have held on to the memorabilia before they give it to the players. Because if they do that, there's no chance of them selling that memorabilia really quick like they did. And if you hold it afterwards, the rules say they can sell it after they graduate. But I mean, you know, those kids down there at Ohio State are going to do whatever they can to make a few bucks. But I kind of found it funny how all the rivals and teams that lost to Ohio State in big games are making those smack t-shirts that they call. And one coming from Miami was Tressel's tattoo and pawn, turning a blind eye since 2001. Now, I find that kind of funny how they have to put that, because they're just still pissed off because that championship loss. But that's just my input, and everybody here in Columbus. But yeah, that's one of the biggest issues that I've found lately around here, is that everybody's putting the blame on the wrong person, and that it's more of these players that deserve the punishment. And also a big thing is that when they're putting the punishment on the players and the blame on the players, it's only the Terrell. I mean, look at the kids that have been doing most of the trouble around here that everybody's saying who did it. I mean, they're saying guys like Robert Rose of 2 years ago that no one really remembers, and Ray Small and Heron and Adams and all these guys, but the media wants to put it on the #1 guy for them, and who is that? Pryor. I mean, it doesn't really help his cause when he's coming up in big, nice Nissans and running stop signs, and it's a big mess. It's a big mess. But hopefully it gets all taken care of, and Urban Meyer, hopefully he comes. But I don't think Urban Meyer is going to come. I think Gary Patterson's going to come, and hopefully he does. But it was a good first video. I had very fun time talking to you, and I will be on for another video here very shortly.